Bart was pranked by the principal, who splashed honey and birdseed all over him. Humiliated, he returned home only to face physical torment. Even the most timid teacher now came to mock him. Bart decided to fight back with everything he had. In the middle of the night, Bart disguised himself and headed out with prank supplies. He secretly snuck into his enemies' homes and stuck clown masks on their faces.
Pranking Bart was my Sergeant Peppers after a lifetime of back-off boogaloos. What the? Simpson!
Soon, a bunch of inexplicable clown people appeared around town, but after wearing the masks for too long, they forgot their true identities. They began to recklessly disturb public order. The news quickly reported the incidents, urging people not to lose themselves to the clown persona. Unexpectedly, this only made them more brazen, committing crimes in open defiance. However, the only real victim of this incident was the actual clown. He was preparing to perform as usual, but the moment he appeared, children scattered in terror. The clown was instantly at a loss. At that moment, his assistant told him that an advertiser wanted to meet with him. Furious about this, the clown took Bart, the mastermind behind it all, to court. Marge was very angry when she saw the newspaper.
Yo, we hurry and get those breakfast burritos they serve at the courthouse.
Those are good, Marge.
On the day of the trial, Bart showed up in a suit and tie, showing no fear in front of the aggressive judge. He declared that he had been to both regular and trendy juvenile detention centers, so the judge could only sentence him to death or let him go.
What can I say? I'm a little Dickens.
The judge, at a loss with him, decided to defer the sentence. Marge, watching the unruly Bart, instantly flew into a rage.
No!
Marge, for once, let us get rich people justice.
No, Judge, I love my son, but he's got a real problem. He needs to learn the meaning of consequences.
As a result, Bart, who should have been released with a warning, was sentenced to 28 days in prison. Bart was furious when he heard this, but at this point, he had no choice but to accept his sentence. Before parting, he asked Homer to open a box for him. He wanted to eat peanut candy one last time before going to jail.
Anything for you, son. Snakes!
Gotcha!
You little...
Seeing that Bart still showed no remorse, Marge was heartbroken. She believed she had spoiled her son. Fortunately, Homer comforted her in time, which made her feel slightly better.
Oh, honey, I didn't mean never. Definitely on his deathbed. When he's dying.
The family then found the clown and tried to get his forgiveness, but seeing his miserable state, they were all shocked.
He looks just like me, and Maggie looks just like Lisa, and Milhouse's mother looks just like Milhouse's father. Why is this universe so lazy?
At that moment, Lisa suddenly had a bright idea and suggested he could use this opportunity to reinvent himself as an actor. Between Krusty the Clown and Krusty the award-winning actor, the latter certainly sounds more impressive. However, having been a clown his whole life, all he knew was how to make people laugh.
I'm even reading this off a card. Okay, next card.
To make a living, Krusty still went to the Springfield Theater to audition. The director said he happened to have a great script on hand, The Silence of the Lambs. But because the licensing fees were too expensive, they could only make a knockoff version of the script. However, during the script read through, Krusty remained silent. He simply couldn't escape the shadow of being a clown. Once a clown, always a clown.
Uh-oh. You're a clown, and that's all you'll ever be. And when you die, they'll be playing this. No, stop it! No!
Meanwhile, although Bart was behind bars, he still refused to change his ways. When the doctor was about to give him psychological counseling, having been locked up for so long, he could no longer contain his urge to prank. He secretly scattered thumbtacks all over the chair, but such a childish trick could hardly fool the psychologist. The doctor pretended not to notice and asked Marge to come in and help. At the critical moment, Bart couldn't bear to see Marge get hurt and quickly stopped her.
Okay, you just completed step 1, learning empathy.
A few days later, Bart put on a sharp suit, ready to be released. The final step was to apologize to all the people he had pranked.
I've had to wear a merkin on me face.
Since he had pranked too many people, he could only gather them together for a public apology ceremony. Everyone thought Bart had turned over a new leaf. Little did they know he was just plotting an even bigger prank. Before the ceremony began, Marge found Bart and told him she would always be by his side. He just needed to boldly step forward and admit his mistakes. Her words made Bart hesitate, but it was already too late.
Simpson!
Motherhood sucks.
In the end, Krusty performed this serious drama in clown style, just like how Bart could never change his love for pulling pranks.
All's well that ends well.
How did it end well? He's ruining my play.
Well, don't worry, you've got plenty of other good plays. Oh, wait, you don't.
Hey, I'm America's greatest playwright.
Exactly.